Well, folks, we are ahead of schedule in assembly shop ordering or scheduling for the year. So normally it's August for the second assembly shop, but now we're getting it at June or July. So what that means is likely November for a third assembly shop throughout the year, likely for the 𝗔𝘀𝘀𝗶𝗆. I wouldn't be surprised, but the Gryphon for the second assembly shop of this year, it's a Concept 1B, made it with a Chieftain body, auto-reloader 120mm, lots of DPM, decent horsepower per turn ratio, and top speed, but base accuracy, base aim time is not as good as the 𝗷𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, but dispersion while moving is dramatically better. So in all forms and shape, it's a lot better than the 𝗷𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. No question about it. 𝗷𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 sucks ass. This thing has 3000 baseline DPM. It's also a inverse auto-reloader, so the last shell is the longest to reload, which means you don't have to wait to go with the DPM, right? So just burst off and then go DPM, like with the Russians. But originally back in February, we rated this vehicle Falcon 1B. It's a man turret, so not exactly a Falcon Challenger thing, but 6 out of 10, not bad. So there's a few changes with this vehicle, but it's still about 6.5, 6 or so. It's still pretty decent. Definitely better than the crap that's the 𝗷𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, no question. So stats changes. They nerfed the penetration of the standard shell, the AP round, but buffed the accuracy and aim time. So I'll take that trade. I mean, only 10mm of pin. That's fine, right? That's still fine. DPM is still the same, so first shell is the fastest without a rammer too. And the second shell takes about 11 seconds. So obviously clip off and then go single shot all the time. But they're going to micropatch the HP back to the original super test, so back to 2100, but nerf to horsepower per turn ratio by 1, which is kinda important, but you'll likely put turbocharger on this vehicle. And the view range did not get changed, but here's a little bit more difference. So they nerfed the shell velocity across the board for all the shells slightly. I mean, you'll still probably not notice it, but they also nerfed the cost of the shell for the AP round. Kept the same for the gold shell, but buffing the gold shell penetration by 8mm. So baseline. And also the high explosive credit costs, even though you carry only like 2 rounds of the high explosive. But overall, it's still a lot better. A hell of a lot better than the 𝗷𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, right? I mean, the armor is practically about the same as the 𝗷𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The mushroom, as per discussed originally, is not exactly a weak spot. So it's not even there for the mushroom vent compared to the actual Concept 1B. The only difference is this little nub above the turret. It's not as well sloped as the actual Concept 1B. So getting hit here could pin with a high caliber gun, but you're likely gun depressed at this point, so even better sloping on top, so unlikely to pin the turret. Very unlikely. Even the Commander cupola is very small sliver too, so very unlikely if you're properly playing this vehicle while hull down. That also buffs the upper plate armor to auto bounce for only 70. There's a strip of 240 on the beak, but the bottom plate is the weak spot, of course. Side scraping is not the best, but there is a slight sloping to the rear end. It is still 60, so not the best as side scraping. So for this vehicle, I would recommend likely vertical stabilizer, vents, and likely a turbocharger of sorts. But I have a gameplay of putting vents, vertical stabilizer, all bonds, and the experimental turbocharger thing, which helps out with the dispersion too. So yeah, baseline accuracy 0.35 is not that great. This vehicle is not catered towards improved hardening or side scraping, so I went with better accuracy, right? You could put improved hardening, but that does not buff the health that much. It's about 200, 300 more health. Not really that crazy. So 250. With the 100 more, it's about 275-ish. But it didn't know. So I would recommend Vents, but that's up to you. You could also put optics, but nah, Vents. Vents help out with the actual baseline accuracy. Or you could put gunner sights, but that's kind of overkill. You cannot even put gunner sights. What the hell? Oh, I just misclicked. I'm an idiot. Alright, fine. 0.31 compared to 0.33, right? I would say Vents. You get stuff out of it too, like view range. And some of the terrain resistance and other smaller crap, like aim time with Vents. So I'll recommend Vents, but this thing is so much better. So much better than this piece of crap. What the hell is the 𝗷𝗆𝗀𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗃? That vehicle needs a buff. That's possibly the worst tier 10 heavy in the game. Compared to even the Type 5, I would rather play with the Type 5 than the 𝗷𝗆𝗀𝗆𝗃. Baseline DPM is dramatically better, right? So base accuracy is not as good, aim time is not as good, but dispersion while moving is dramatically better. Holy crap. No comparison. Better horsepower per turn ratio, better top speed, the same health, practically. Not as good camo, but better view range. Same gun depression, but better elevation. So obviously the alpha is less, but yeah, baseline DPM is dramatically better. It's also inverse, so yeah, I have a gameplay for you. I played the game first without actually reviewing the vehicle, but the vehicle is still a 6.5 or 6, so yeah, expect another assembly shop in the near future, like around November or something, but this is still a decent vehicle. So we're likely expecting like the 𝗔𝘀𝘀𝗲𝗆𝗆 for November or something, right? Practically. This is lined up to be 3 assembly shops per year now, so milk. Give me more milk, suck 'em dry. Well, here's the gameplay. My theory is, if the side armor is crap, you don't mount improved hardening. You put vents to help out with the other stuff. Just go haul down all the time. So stuff like the 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 07PE, haul down vehicle. Side scraping not the best. I put vents on that one, as well as actually not that many vehicles. I like the Kranwagen in a sense, right? Or the Type 71, mostly vents, but you could put improved hardening sometimes. It's up to you, but you're not supposed to side scrape with those vehicles, so don't cater towards it. Just put vents to help out with the actual accuracy. City map with a bunch of tier 10s and 1 artillery. Final shell reload is long, so just use all your DPM all the time. 2.5 seconds between each shot. 18 seconds to switch. Ugh, don't switch. I don't have mods on. This is the press account, so everything is clean. Can I spot anybody? I have recon on my commander, but this is a tree. Okay. Yes, it is. It is a tree. Yeah, let the Super Conqueror take the hits. You're not a Super Conqueror. You're more like a 𝗷𝗆𝗀𝗆𝗃𝗃 that doesn't suck. So, be a 𝗷𝗆𝗀𝗆𝗃 that doesn't suck. They're not spreading out. Go here. I can shoot here. Can I? I can't? Oh no. This place sucks. It's a little better. Knock down this tree. They're all clusterfuck in the middle. And a Yak Panzer E100 is in the middle too. Can I get a shot? Oh! Oh no, gun depression! Gun depression! Ah, mother! Push back. Push back. You know you wanna. Bottom plate. Missed. At least the reload's fast. Missed. Artillery gone. Damn it. Saigon depression. Ugh. Alright, fine. They're all clowning mid. And I don't want to go mid. Spread out so I can shoot at you. There we go. Go 60 TP. Yay. Back up a little bit. Huh? Huh? Super Conqueror spot the 60 TP? No? I spot the super, or no, he left. Oh, I is 7. He didn't even spot me. Aye. It's 420 alpha, 440, 420, but 350, 360 alpha roll. Ugh. He ran away. Damn it. Well, this is our kind of match, I guess. Nobody's going this side. Yeah, I don't want to push, you know. Oh. Gold shell, of course it is. Into side armor. Take 1 gold shell, you're lost a quarter of your health. Crap. STP? Huh? EBR is loose. Push back. Missed. Guys, tracks. Come on, that was his side armor. We're downing health. Now we already lost the flank. Can't open. Engine got knocked. Way too long of a reload to wait for the second shell. Never mind. Protect the artillery. That's actually a good shot. Manticore is around here somewhere. You should run, Batchat. Yeah, run. Get the fuck out of here! Gryphon team. Stay near my teammates so they can support me, but push back, push back. There's nobody here. I'm good here. I can live here. If I want. Guess not. We're down 3,000 health. His engine knock. That's a real quick 2-round combo. Oi! I have the DPM to counter anybody else. Mostly. Yep. Distracted. The main problem is the manticore spotting still. Ugh. Time for me to disengage. Stick with the 60 TP. Disengage. It's pointless for me to push. I'm not pushing to a manticore. So, I'm not. Oh, 60 TP has no health. Alright, Minotauro, you should come back. I do not want to get Grill 15 too.
Support my position.
You should fall back. Minotauro has about the same health as I do. It's not the fastest of vehicles, right? I mean, 50 kilometers per hour top speed, but only about 17-ish horsepower per ton. So not the craziest. I think I got spotted by the TVP. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, Manticore. Ah, damn it. Close. I did not realize the TVP was there too. Ugh. Oh well, good enough, I guess. The gun's fine for the. I mean, you cannot have 0.3 accuracy as with the Chieftain, right? Otherwise, way too good. Just all depend on the gun. But I don't know. It's fine. It doesn't seem overpowered. It doesn't seem too bad. I think it's fine for the actual or whatever. But for the actual playstyle of the vehicle, I think it's fine. I jammed one into the STB. Did I ammo rack him? No, I just damaged him. I did not ammo rack him. Unfortunately, but yeah, it seems like a decent vehicle. I mean, it's what the 𝗷𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 would have been, right? This is a piece of turd. This one sucks. Yeah, sub 2000 DPM. Yeah, it looks good on paper, but the actual dispersion of the gun while traversing is horrendous on this vehicle too. And DPM's not great. Also, the same health. Debatable turret performance. I would say it's actually weaker turret. Also about the same horsepower per turn ratio, but slower top speed. So I would say this is a much better 𝗷𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 I don't think, but overall, I think it's a fine vehicle. The downside to it is it's kind of bland of a design. You're taking two existing vehicles and just shoving it together. So, like with the hybrid Chieftain, like with the actual, a lot of the vehicles too. When you think about it, AMX-13 Sherman, that's a hybrid. So we're just missing stuff like the Pershing Sherman or the mutant Sherman Pershing thing. I don't know. So it's alright, but we're probably going to get like 3 assembly shop, or at least 3 per year now. So once at January, February, once at summer, once at fall, and then holiday ops. Well, there you go, folks. The Gryphon. It's not a bad pickup, but I'm using vertical stabilizer, the better turbo experimental equipment thing, and vents. So, like I said, side armor's not great. 60. I mean, you have some space or some sloping to the hull sides, but not much. So, might as well just cater towards hull down, right? And you don't have that much health, so one TVP just wrecks you with the full clip, mostly. That sucks. But then again, I wasn't expecting the TVP. I thought TVP was going to be in mid, but that's my fault. So as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.